Good morning.
Good morning.
For the last time.
Well, we'll say good morning many times, just not here in this particular
Venue.
in this particular club.
How are you? It's been quite an exciting morning over here with the Being the Ricardos trailer that just dropped.
I know. Kevin Daly posted it and said that she's more Here's Lucy than I Love Lucy. And I was like, hi, Henry Lee. Hi, Macon.
Hey, guys.
Daniel, what you doing?
Making Prickett.
Hi, Cousin Elliot.
Nicole Kidman is not making Prickett in that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm here for Here's Lucy. That's fine with me. You mean like old and like a moo-moo, like smoking a cigarette, not even pretending anymore? Fine. Taryn, Josh.
Hi, hello.
Josh, thank you for making the meme.
Oh, hello,
Russell. It really is a special show.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think Nicole actually would be good as Lucy, like off screen, because Lucy was actually a very serious person, and
Yeah.
But
you'll notice that the voiceover was like her, like telling a story, not her being like Ricky.
Right, but still, like the American accent is questionable.
For the boys' vibes. For the boys, like Martha Ray's opinion of For the Boys, not like for the Bette Midler fan For the Boys. Yeah, the accent is questionable, and hi, Dean. But also like
hey, Dean.
Yeah, I was annoyed. Although I will say, like, J.K. Simmons as Bill Frawley, just in the background for like half a second, I was like, oh, I want to see him as Fred Mertz.
But wait, who's Ethel? Isn't it someone that I don't know?
Nina Arianda, but I didn't see her. I wasn't looking for her, but I didn't notice her.
Yeah, I really need to see a physical documentation of who's playing Vivian Vance.
I mean, the thing about Nina Arianda doing it is it's like she's not even, if you give me 1,000 years and 1,000,000 guesses, I never would have gotten it.
Never.
But like, I mean, I'm sure she'll be good.
I'm sure she'll be good. I was hoping for like an Ann Dowd or like a character, like a
or even like Han, like
Martindale.
Yes.
Like a bigger, like jovial character actress.
Yeah, or at least someone that like you think of as that. Nina Arianda is very left field, which I'm happy about. It's not.
Yeah, I think it'll be, well, hopefully she'll be good. I don't know. I'm open-minded.
She's always good. I feel like she's in that class of like can't do badly.
Yeah, I mean, I love Nicole, but Lucy, them's big shoes to fill. So,
hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry. Oh, that's who that was. Yes, I thought that was a script girl.
I'm sure that in heaven, Vivian Vance is like, I was that thin. I had to wear padding.
What do you mean too thin? Cut to.
I'm not wearing a what is the thing called? A butt? Not a butt.
A bustle?
A bustle, yeah. A bustle.
Yeah, he's like, Ethel, take off that butt. I'm not wearing a bustle. Anyway, welcome everyone to our final installation of next year's Some Year. I'm saying it for the last time. Live from New York, it's Tuesday morning, and we have a very, very special intro for you today. So buckle in and enjoy.
Much to ask for. Mandy Patinkin, which I only had seen him in the commercials of Evita. I never even saw Evita.
Patti LuPone, anything goes.
And the winner is Joanna Gleason.
Patti LuPone and Sweeney Todd.
And the American Theater Wing's Tony Award goes to LaShawn.
Was there ever an actual rivalry between you and Bernadette Peters, or is it a fan fantasy?
It's a fan fantasy.
It's a fan.
I hardly know the woman.
Autumn, winter, next still. Some
Time heals everything. It's a song. And time heals everything.
but love is
Yes.
Now, I just want to put out a national search. Thank you, Taryn, baby. That this Bernadette and Patty shade montage is a work in progress. There are things, exactly, Macon. There are things that I am looking for that I haven't. You wonder, did Bernadette give the supporting actress Tony to Priscilla Lopez in 1976 over Patty and Robert Bridegroom? But I've been looking for other things that I've not been able to find. But maybe someone here, I'm looking at you, Henry Lee, can help with, like particularly Bernadette from one of the incarnations of the Into the Woods reunion thing at BAM, where they were talking about casting the witch, and she's like, according to Maddie O'Brien, he's not been able to give us backup of this. I would settle for even audio. She was like, well, they were thinking of everyone. What's her name? Who else auditioned? Like, I'm pretty sure Maddie's exaggerating.
Patty.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Well, I love it so much. I mean, I didn't, until that video, I did not know that Bernadette was the one presenting those awards. I mean, whatever gay was running that shit really knew what they were doing.
It's the thing that I was not able to incorporate into that montage also is that both of those losing Tonys for Anything Goes and Sweeney Todd, Patty obviously performed in the numbers from the shows, but she had two of the same dress, one in red and one in black, both of those nights. And I forget which she wore on the red carpet and stuff and which was for like accepting, because she wore a different one after she performed and changed her costume. And so it like breaks my heart that that dress never got seen, that other dress, both times. And you think she would have known that was bad luck.
Who was into Bernadette?
Oh God, I was there in '99 when she won for Annie Get Your Gun, but I can't remember. Yeah.
Well, we sure do. Well, speaking of buying one and getting one, for our OPS Today Appreciation Station, we have two fabulous clips for you guys. The first, which I'm excited to watch, of yours.
And I should intro this hardcore.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, mine today is a very long, appreciation clip for the original Bernadette Peters, the Bernadette Peters of the golden age of Broadway, Mary Martin. Ooh. And as we discussed last week, I'm fascinated by the fact that the Patti LuPone of the golden age of Broadway, Ethel Merman, is so well known today. I mean, not just among Broadway fans. Ethel Merman is just like a cultural touchstone of a certain period and, beyond that period. And Mary Martin, there's some awareness that she was in Peter Pan, but people don't, even Daniel had said that he doesn't really have a sense of her, And so I wanted to give a little bit of, a video tribute to that sense of her. And so I put two things together. I looked at a bunch of stuff, but these were the quality things that I felt really Bernadette is to Mary Martin as Patty is to Ethel Merman. Obviously there are similarities and there are differences, but I think the space that they occupy, and similar to Bernadette, I mean, Mary Martin was like really America's sweetheart. And you see that in these clips. I think, when we listen to Ethel Merman, we might hate her even, but we're like, that's Ethel Merman, and you listen to Mary Martin, you're like, oh, she kind of sounds, what's the point? But I think, like,
name that belt.
Exactly, right? But I think, so this first clip is from her in South Pacific. It's not exactly while they were in the show, but it's her and Ezio Pinza from this General Electric or General Motors or some big splashy TV thing from a couple years after the fact, but they do a whole sequence, and you see a little bit of how like she was so like all about the like charisma and the charm and the way she like worked the audience. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure you know this, Daniel, but that she Jerry Herman wrote a lot of stuff for her. Because I think every Broadway show, Funny Girl, was like written for Mary Martin because she was like the #1 star that they would just offer everything to. But she did eventually do Hello Dolly. She did the world tour, the London production, and even did it in Vietnam. And so there's, speaking of her charm, there's some stuff from that. And you just see like, just the way that you just have to imagine when her eyes are darting around, she's like looking at people in the audience and like making everyone feel like she's singing to them.
I love that. All right, here we go. Miss Mary Martin.
Watch that man right out of her dream and send him on his way.
Good morning, Nellie.
Oh, hello.
That song, is it a new American song?
It's an American type song. We were kind of putting in our own words. Oh. Where is everybody?
It is strange with your American songs. In all of them, one is either desirous to get rid of one's lover or one weeps for the man one cannot have.
That's right.
I like a song that says, I love you and you love me. And isn't that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I left a note for you at the hospital. It was to ask you to my home for dinner next Friday.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to come,
Emil.
I
have asked for my friends, the Planters Colony.
Oh, a big party. Well, then if I can't come, you won't miss me.
Oh, but it is for you. It is for my friends to meet you, and more important, for you to meet them. To give you an idea of what your life would be like here.
What my life would be like here?
Yes. Nellie, will you marry me? There are so few days in our life, Nellie. The time I have with you now is precious to me. Have you been thinking?
I have been thinking. Born on the opposite sides of the sea, we are as different as people can be.
It's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you a few short weeks, and yet somehow you've made my heart forget all other men I have ever met but you. But you.
One more thing I can say. Hello, Bella. Hello. It's so nice that we could come to where you are. You sound so swell, fellas. We can tell, fellas, you're still glowing, you're still crowing, you're still going strong. I feel
her placement was so good on that last note.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great singer. It's like she's sort of like not show offy in a certain way, but like I mean, Zach's right. She could have done Light in the Piazza.
Oh wait, let me catch up on the comments. Ethel was offered Dolly. Mary.
Yeah,
right. Name. Wow.
Lucy with the psychological diagnosis. Thank you, Nellie Forbush.
Aaron Ray Stafford. Who?
I don't understand.
Mary Martin would make. She sure would have.
Thank you, Larry. I'm glad.
Yes, I'm so glad you put that together because it makes me really appreciate her.
I mean, it's that warmth. It's like everything that we loved. Yes, but I don't even like her so much when she's show offy. I could have watched her doing like like My Heart Belongs to Daddy, but that's the stuff that feels kind of dated to me. Like her being like dad, 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 dad. I don't need that. But she's not my Jane Krakowski. She's my, Dolly Levi.
Well, that's why I think. Mame. I didn't know that, but that's such a good thing to know because she does have that warmth, but also kind of the smarts.
Yes.
Someone who else has warmth and smarts is my appreciation today. And I just couldn't not play this video because it seems so appropriate for our final show. Here is Bette Midler, the final episode of Johnny Carson. Just a world-class performance.
And here's Bette Midler.
Well, when they asked me to come on, and I can't believe it. The last guest, the last fool, Mr. Carson, will have to suffer gladly. You are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, well, he is. 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. Got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a sweet episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Got the routine, so drop another nickel in the machine. Oh, gee, I'm feeling so bad. Wish you'd make the music so dreamy and sad. You could tell me a lot, but it's not in a gentleman's code. Let's make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You may not know it, but buddy, you're a kind of poet, and you've had a lot of things to say. And when I'm gloomy, you always listen to me until it's torn away. Well, that's how it goes. And John, I know you're getting anxious to close. So thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind me bending your ear. For all of the years, for the laughs, for the tears, for the class that you showed. Make it one for my baby, and one more for the road that long road.
Oh, exquisite.
Yes, maybe.
Definitely, yes.
It looked like what I would imagine young Mark Shaman looks like.
It is Mark Shaman.
Yes, Henry Lee.
I'm so here for that. I love Ethel on a Ballad so much.
Totally. Yep. Her and Robin Williams, his final guests. Absolutely. Oh, so beautifully tender.
Oh, the most. I mean, no one sings as warm.
Is that true? I love that. Yeah. So tender. She could sing "Where's the Warmth."
And Tender Shepherd.
Yes. All right. Here we are now. We find ourselves at our
Caroline.
Hey, Caroline. We find ourselves at our final Name That Belt.
Oh God. All right.
I love you. Really sing out. You really belt a song. There are very few of us left.
Belt a song.
Oh wait, this is
Hey, Scott Yannick. All our faves.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Here we go. Obviously, it had
for
to
our
be
new listeners. For our new listeners, if you
you're late to the party,
if you're late to the party, if you know who it is singing, guess in the comments and see if you can get it before I guess who it is.
Well, the song shows itself, obviously.
Mm-hmm. So just someone on the keys.
Use everything. Tuesday, Thursday, time. Use everything. April, August. If I'm patient to break, then find morning. Will end. So may the moments fly, autumn, winter. I'll forget you by next year. So may
Not Clooney.
it's now that I'm going through.
No, but it does sound like her.
Some Tuesday, Thursday, April.
Mayor Maisie?
No. When she gets in the brighter, more forward placement, I think you'll recognize her more. She's older than when she was a Disney girl.
Jodie Benson?
No, close though. Yes. Yes. No. Okay. It was Paige O'Hara. And this is a variation on that theme in a sense. Yes, very good. Very good, Lucy. Not from her Jerry Herman album that I know Lucy's familiar with. Okay. This is one of Daniel's favorite artists, musical or otherwise.
Uh-oh.
Do I have kale in my teeth? Time heals everything. Tuesday, Thursday,
Time heals everything.
She'd be so thrilled though.
April, August. If I'm patient, the break
This is better than her main, I'll say that.
and one fine morning the
Lisa Ball?
heart. So make the moments
Is that real?
autumn, winter. I'll forget you by next year, some year.
I just turned the page, that's all.
Some Tuesday.
I just traded to a different space.
August, autumn, next year, some year.
Paige Davis, anyone?
Oh, that's Paige Davis? Oh. I was so confused. I was like, you said she turned to Paige. I was like, is she playing the piano herself?
Thank you, Dan.
Paige Davis.
Daniel and I famously saw
The Ice Palace.
If You Walked Into My Life at the Ice Palace.
She opened with If You Walked Into My Life.
Your mother's son, hello. Because I made a pun. Okay. All right. Here is another of someone that we've seen perform.
Okay.
Much more recognizable.
Heals everything. Tuesday, Thursday. Time heals everything. April, August. If I'm patient, the break will end. And one
Yes, Josh Shear.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Love Me Some Banach.
Yes. Okay, here's someone else that many people are partial to.
Tuesday, Thursday, time heals everything. August, if I'm patient, the break will mend, and one fine morning.
Audra?
No. Yes, Josh Shear. Josh Shear.
Whoa, Josh Shear is mopping the floor with us today.
Okay, this is a very hard one that I don't even think Josh Shear will get. But many of us are familiar with this person's work. And I wish that Laurie Beachman sang Time Heals Everything. If she did, I've never heard it. She would have sung the fuck out of it. So here's someone that we're all somewhat recently familiar with, but probably wouldn't recognize her voice like this. But still worth a try.
And one by morning, the hurt will end. Someday, the moments fly. Autumn, winter, I'll forget you by next year. Some year, it's
Going.
Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything.
Yeah.
That is, no one's got that. That would be from the National Theatre Follies. It's Janie D.
Oh, okay. Phyllis in Follies, National Theatre.
No, Josh Shear. You were my one hope here. Okay, here's. It is not Bernadette's sister. This could be, though.
So make the moments fly. Winter, I'll forget you by next year. Some year, though it's hell that I'm going through.
Yes.
Some too.
Yes. All both answers are correct. I will say that's from the cast recording, and it was worth going back to after listening to so many later versions. Yes, Bernadette Lazara.
Bernadette Lazara from Ozone Park.
I said that was from the cast recording, but I should have said it was from a cast recording.
So make the moments fly, autumn, winter. I'll forget you by next year.
She's having a good time with it.
Nexy.
It's hell I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April.
It's like Anne Hampton Calloway.
No. It's Caroline O'Connor.
Oh, fabulous.
But
I don't
have been known to sport the same bob.
Oh, fab. I don't think I know who that is, honestly.
Caroline O'Connor, she's a big British musical star of the 90s, including that, but also Chicago and West Side Story. But she did, she's in the movie of Chicago, and she got a Tony nomination because she was in the Christmas Story musical on Broadway. It's like the tap.
I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, she's Australian, sorry.
Although if she had been in A Christmas Carol, she probably would have gotten an award this last time.
Yeah, Jesus. They nominated the ushers for that show.
Even though no one attended.
Yes.
Oh.
Right. Raised.
Don't.
Dude, don't. Okay, here is another Mabel Normand.
So make the moments fly, I'll forget you by next year. Though it's hell that I'm going through.
Was this that recent girl?
I'm looking for her name.
City Center? Yeah.
I'm gonna need someone to know her name.
Does anyone know it? I don't think so.
Time heals everything.
It is the girl. Yes, Alex Socha? Alexandra? Yes, thank you. I love that the best we've got is the girl at City Center or an abbreviation, but yes.
I just picture it like the girl with the dragon tattoo, like graphic treatment. It's like the girl at City Center in her profile.
Yes, the girl at City Center was named Douglas.
Douglas Sills.
Okay, another Mabel Normand, and in some ways, Mabel.
Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, next year, time heals everything.
No, interesting guess though, because she looks a little like her. I'm surprised nobody got. She's famous for Starlight Express, Jane Krakowski.
Oh, interesting.
From the, what do you call it? LA Reprise concert series. Okay, here's
wait, did Zach get it?
No, nobody got it. Oh, he did. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. I
didn't see it either. I think the comments got mixed around.
Scrambled. Scroll up. It scrolled up. Yes, it was Jane Krakowski. I'm so sorry that I did not honor the great Zachary Jordan.
The great Zachary Jordan honoring the great Jane Krakowski.
Yes. So here is I don't know if anyone's gonna get this. It's an obscure talent that some people may or may not recognize.
So make the moments fly.
Liza May.
It's worth listening a little bit.
It's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. So you see.
Oh, special material.
Of course, it's a medley. But thank you for.
As long as it's not like round and around the circle.
You don't know yet that it's not.
Yeah, I mean, she really sped through that year.
Here's someone that would struggle with a medley, so she sings one song at a time so that her brain doesn't get mixed up.
Uh-oh.
And so make the moments fly. Autumn, winter, I'll forget you by.
Is Andrew McCardle?
Yes, it is. At her best.
So good.
Though it's hell that I'm going through. So Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year, time heals.
Take me home, Andrea. Now, for anyone that's sleeping on that Jerry's Girls cast album, Andrea McArdle in Jerry's Girls is one of the great belter vocal recordings. It's better than her and Annie.
But she doesn't belt that final note, though.
I think that's the middle one or so. I don't know. She belts so much on that album.
I mean, she sounds amazing. It makes me wish we would have gotten a Funny Girl revival with her in that prime.
I mean, at least a recording. Okay. Here's someone that had no business ever doing Funny Girl.
If I'm patient, the break will mend, and one fine morning the hurt will end. So make the moments fly, autumn, winter.
Linda Eder?
No, but I'm impressed that she married that.
Some year, though it's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year.
No.
Heals everything. Time heals everything.
Nobody got Julia McKenzie.
Oh, it's just,
Loudon wish I love me some Dorothy Loudon, but there was never a time when her vibrato stayed on the same wavelength that evenly.
No. Yeah, Time Heals, not that vibrato.
Here's an even bloodier one.
Though it's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. But loving you.
Nobody?
I don't know.
It's Carrie. Lindsay Haitley.
Who?
The original star of Carrie.
Oh.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about Lindsay Haley, but I promise you some of these queens are like, oh, I love Lindsay Haley.
No. I definitely, yeah. Most of our listeners know more about Broadway than I do, so.
No, they know more about Lindsay Haley. I mean, she's got like a thing. She has like 8 albums.
Ooh.
I mean, she's basically just like a replacement Eponine who starred in Carrie in London and New York, and then I think was also a replacement Roxy. Oh, and she was in the London Joseph revival in the 90s. But people are like deep on the Lindsay Haley. I'm not the one bringing Lindsay Haley to the table.
She certainly does sound a little CCM-ish.
Yeah. Well, that's in defense of her. That's pre-CC. I mean, not pre, but like the new generation. Honestly, all those people have said this before. I think Maddie O'Brien.
CC SpaceX.
All these Joseph narrators from the 90s, Lindsay Haley, Janet Metz, Kelly Rabke, they really gave birth to the modern Mixie Belters.
Well, and our friend Maddie would argue that Liz Calloway had something to do with it.
Yes. Okay, now here is somebody that really way before all that shit went down. This is the old school good belting we all love.
Yes, back to before.
Yes.
Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter.
The unfortunate can't type fast enough.
Edie Gourmet?
Yes.
I finally got her.
Wait, we need to hear that little clip one more time, because with the way she says some year is how we should have opened every episode of this show, and that was a fail.
Well, good job, everyone. And I've been educated. I finally got Edie.
Listen how she says some year, and this is true art.
April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year.
Ah. Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. That's how I want to sing.
This much voice and this much taste.
Oh, Ken, you know I love that so. She's like better than Patty.
Oh my God, Edie Gourmet.
Edie Gourmet. That should have come to Edie Gourmand. That's gonna be my drag name.
E.T. Gourmand.
E.T. I'll just wear a fat suit. I'm not wearing a bustle. Okay.
Not wearing a girl.
Here's somebody else that has an iconic star.
If I'm patient, the break remains, and one fine morning.
Marlena Dietrich?
No.
So make the moments fly, autumn, winter.
No, fun though.
I'll forget you by next year, some year.
No, interesting guesses.
Though it says that I'm going through some Tuesday, Thursday.
Wait, I can't believe nobody's getting this. People guessed her earlier.
Next year,
this is Georgia Brown, the original Nancy and Oliver, Georgia Brown.
Wow, sweet Georgia Brown.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
I don't know anything about her, but I like her voice.
I think she was a heroin addict.
Oh, Dan, I think got it on time.
Oh, well done.
Hi, Georgia.
Exactly.
Apologies to Georgia.
Okay, this is somebody who I don't think ever tried heroin.
So make the moments fly.
No, she didn't. Barbara Cook.
Barbara Cook.
Cooking up that batch of 8.
You're really with her on those low notes, and then it's just too airy when she goes up there.
Well, time heals everything. It's a song.
Barbara Cook. Here's somebody with zero air.
I'll forget you by next year, some year.
Yes, Caitlin Duffy Hall for the win.
Wow.
Yes, former Cornstream winner Lorna left. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Debbie Shapiro, no, I wish. I love her. Lorna, good job, Caitlin Duffy Hall.
Yes, and good job, Lorna.
And good job, Lorna. She has a new show at 54 Below. Macon, do you have any intel on Lorna's show at 54 Below?
Yes, let us know. Okay, here we are now moving into the iTunes section.
Uh-oh.
Earn a lust. Here's one of the greats.
Divine patience, the break will end, and one fine morning, the hurt will end. So make the moments fly, autumn, winter. I'll forget you by next year. Summer. Oh, it's hell that I'm going through some Tuesday.
Can you guys hear? Yes, Scott Yannick. Excellent.
That's Loudon?
Yeah, that was Quieten, but yes, that was her she.
Dot Loudon. Yeah, she ain't never been Dorothy Quieten.
Okay, here's somebody that has been guest already. Oh, whoops, no. Ah!
I'll get you by next year. Somewhere. Oh, it's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, summer.
Yes.
Time heals everything.
Oh, Debbie Shapiro Gravitt?
Debbie Shapiro Gravitt. Do not sleep on Debbie Shapiro Gravitt. She is a great belter.
She's a great belter. And she was in that Jerry Herman Memorial. And I think she sang Look What Happened to Mabel, if I'm not mistaken.
That scans. She's in her late 60s, but she's still a gamine.
She was great. She was one of my favorites, actually.
Oh, she's always a hoot. I love her so much. Here's someone else that I know Daniel loves quite a lot.
Next year, some
Is it Johnson?
Oh. Close though.
Oh, I know this one.
Time heals everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I can never think of her name.
You're always just so excited for Susan Johnson, and then you just can't think of anyone.
I listen to that version all the time, but I can never think of her name. I'm always like Grass Harp. Karen Morrow.
It's the Baby Love Miracle Show. Now, this is one that I only have because Dan Fortune, Mucho Music, has given it to me. It is not available to the world, and everybody needs this. Anyone who wants it, let me know, and I'll send it to you. It is so fabulous. I listen to this all the time. Someday when I make a film of my life story, this is going to play in the closing credits. So it is absolutely, yes, it is absolutely perfect to be the final Name That Belt track in, it's an iconic star
in her story
doing this song, but.
Here's everything. Tuesday, Thursday. Time heals everything. August.
Man.
Did you get it?
No, but it's a man, Maury.
How great is this?
Make the moments fly.
So great. Not Ray Charles.
No, it's What a Wonderful World.
What?
What's his name? What a Wonderful World.
You're so quiet.
What a Wonderful World? The guy who sings that.
Oh, you're quiet to me because I'm playing the music. That's why.
Oh. Dan won't guess under circumstances. Louis Armstrong. That's what I was.
No,
thinking.
Louis Prima.
Oh, I was guessing Louis Armstrong. Whoops. Louis Prima, good job, Caitlin Duffy Hall.
Yes, Caitlin, she's nailing it. So yes, everyone needs that track. How fabulous is that track? Like that's just like the best kind of like happy, sad music ever.
Happy and sad.
Well, so we obviously are sad to be the end of this chapter with all of you guys, but it is not the end of anything, and because we are going to be doing new things. We can't say it because the details are still kind of coming together, but fear not, we will be in the world and connecting with all of you.
Yes, we are still Barbara cooking it up, like her cooking in that on that spoon.
A little heroin spoon.
God. All right. Well, on that note.
But thank you all so much. This has been really, you got us through the pandemic.
Yes, from the beginning of the pandemic with Tuesday, Thursday, and now ending, well, not ending the pandemic, I wish, with next year, some year. We love you all. Thank you. And we will see you soon.
We love you.
To have been immortal, that's all they wanted, not much to ask for.
Mandy Patinkin, which I only had seen him in the commercials of Evita. I never even saw Evita.
Patti LuPone, anything goes.
And the winner is Joanna Gleason.
Patti LuPone and Sweeney Todd.
And the American Theater Wing's Tony Award goes to LaShawn.
Was there ever an actual rivalry between you and Bernadette Peters, or is it a fan fantasy?
It's a fan fantasy.
It's a fan.
I hardly know the woman.
Autumn, winter, next year.
Time heals everything. It's a song. Time heals everything.